Right. Well, yippity skippity. I don't give flip dippity. Doesn't- I'm just going back to get the Walmart Observer. There's always a guy. Here's the Walmart parking lot that I was in, and here's the Observer. I just want to show you, they always sit in the very end of the parking lot, guy. If you're a targeted individual and you go to Walmart and you love Walmart as much as I do, unfortunately, I do like Walmart, and that's never gonna change. Unfortunately, they always have somebody in most Walmarts sitting in a corner spot at the very end. He's called the Observer. I found this to be true from many different people, and that's him right there in that truck. Hopefully, I'm probably never gonna put this on YouTube. This will just go to my video bank. But yeah, that's what they do. They have one of their naval observers. If it's a Navy group or operation, they usually if the research that's being done is Navy funded or naval funded, they'll usually be a little bit more tight than the Air Force part. Like if it's Air Force research, like the peripheral vision stuff and not the tunnel vision, binocular vision research, and all that peripheral vision that's getting smashed up in a target's eye, with those flying perps all over the place, always cutting into your peripheral vision, always nailing it. It's there's so much research, and like I said, I don't like to just go into these weird like these weird rants on research because I know what I'm involved in. And I know how many different aspects of the human biological, physiological, mental, nervous, central, all those systems are being tested right now through this program. One program testing everything, one ring to rule them all, right? Um, so basically, I've noticed over 5 years that when I'm getting what I believe to be a Navy research thing that sometimes they'll work in a couple weeks, like increments, like they'll do 2 weeks doing something, then 2 weeks and it's to test that system or to test that part of technology that may or may not be involved in your body, outside your body, around your body, whatever environment, that type of thing. But I've noticed that a lot of times I've found the naval observers, they'll put somebody in, and when they're doing Navy stuff, they put somebody in a Walmart or any store you go to. And they always do this, and I don't know if it's intentional or not, but they put them in there. So I mean, I don't know if they want me to see it every single time or if they don't, but I always notice it, and it's always when it's being it's like Navy time. It's the Navy doing their aspects of this program, and they always have a guy in a Walmart. When I start noticing stuff that the Navy does, I'll always know to go look in Walmart's parking lot in like the darkest corner I can find, and you'll find some idiot from West Point, 24-year-old, 25-year-old kid uh, that is just observing, and I doubt he's taking notes. Maybe he's taking notes. I don't know. I don't really think they're smart enough to take notes or like. I think what he's doing is just his job as observer is to note the target or the experimentee's his job is to note the experimentee's state of well-being, the mental state of the targeted individual at the time leaving a place like Walmart, because that's where they like to traumatize you the most with the perp talk directed at you about your life. Right, like the perps will walk into Walmart and they make sure, no matter what time of day it is, they make sure to walk in with you at the same time, no matter what time it is. You're going into Walmart, you're getting perps at the door with you at the same time. And generally, they don't do it anymore to me. They don't even bother trying. They generally used to have conversations about my life in the beginning, right in front of me. And I'm not talking about just generalizations about my life. I'm talking about my son's first, middle, last name, his school teacher, his favorite colors, things like that, but saying another child, but saying my son's name. And then I'm like, man, that's my son's name. She's like, oh, that must be a classmate. Something like that they can plausibly deny so beautifully and so psychopathically that it makes it easy for them to just keep traumatizing a targeted individual they want to. See, these things are so easily done and so hard to explain. And that's what makes them work.